Alright, so today I'm going to show you guys one of the rarest scenes in the Quarry. I'm guessing a lot of people didn't get to see this scene because it's quite complicated to get to. If you just want to see the scenes, it's like the last couple of minutes of this video. I'll timestamp it somewhere for you, but if you want to know how, keep watching. In Chapter 1, when you're given the option to break in or leave the bags, as Abby, you want to choose break in. This has got something to do with infecting Dylan. Basically, we need to keep Dylan alive and make sure he's not infected for the most part. Then in Chapter 4, when you're playing as Emma, and you've got the choice to open the trapdoor or search the bags, pick search the bags. If you open the trapdoor, Emma's going to get killed. And you don't want that. You want to keep her alive and just get her infected. So make sure you pick search the bag. You'll get the bear spray and the taser. And then when Emma climbs up, you've got a choice as to use the bear spray or the taser. It doesn't really matter what you use unless you're going after evidence. If you want the evidence collectibles, use the taser and you'll get a chance to take a photo afterwards. But you've got to complete the majority of the quick time events that come up here. I'll run through those just so you're prepared for them if you're going to follow along for this, I guess. So you want to succeed all the quick time events up until you reach the point where you're inside and you're trying to escape. And this is because we want to get Emma infected, but we don't want to kill her. So that one right there, this one as well, make sure you succeed these. If you're playing on a different console, on PlayStation, W means mash X. If you're playing on Xbox, W means mash A. So right here you can spray or run, doesn't really matter, just pick one. As long as you're getting the quick time events up until a certain point, you're good. So you want to succeed that one. I think there's another one here as well that you've got to get. There we go. And then once you get in here, you can block the door or go for the trapdoor. Doesn't really matter what you pick, but I pick go for the trapdoor. The monster just ends up jumping through the window if you block the door, so just go straight for the trapdoor. And you can get Emma infected in two ways here. If you miss this quick time event, she gets bitten, I think, and you have to use the taser. She gets bitten on the arm right there. And you've got this one where you climb up the ladder. If you miss that one, she gets bitten and you've got to use the taser again. So just miss the initial one and then make sure you get the one right with the taser. And that'll keep Emma alive, but she'll get infected. Okay. I've also got a video coming out that shows how to get all the characters infected, all of them alive, and all of them not alive. Stay tuned for those, they'll be coming really soon. I'm trying to play my way through this. I've also got full guides coming soon as well. I've got a bunch of videos stacked up for this game. But yeah, that's it for Emma for now. That'll basically mean that she gets in the car infected a little later on. And then in Chapter 5, when you're playing as Dylan and Ryan, and Dylan gets bitten, you'll have the choice to cut his hand off or not. And you want to make sure you cut his hand off. This is so Dylan does not get infected, and he stays alive. It doesn't really matter what you choose here with what you cut it off with. You're given the choice of a chainsaw or a shotgun. Doesn't matter what you choose, Dylan survives either way. But I just use the chainsaw because of the Evil Dead Easter egg on it. It's kind of a nice nod to the Evil Dead. I'll choose that chainsaw.
Are you sure?
Again, this will keep Dylan alive. But it'll mean that he's not infected. I'm guessing most people didn't see that scene that I'm trying to show you, just because in single playthroughs you're probably trying to either keep everyone alive, everyone not alive, or everyone infected, and you kind of have to have a mix and match throughout this playthrough in order for this to work. Some of the scenes in this game have taken like a ton of experimentation to get. So I think this is Chapter 9, maybe Chapter 8, I think it's Chapter 9. You'll reach this point where Caitlin, Dylan, and Abby are all approaching the car, and As we saw earlier, Emma gets in the car, but she's infected, so she turns into a werewolf.
Jacob?
When this happens, and Emma jumps out, Caitlin will have to shoot at Emma to stop her from killing Abby. The easiest way to hit this shot, it's kind of a difficult shot to hit if you're not prepared for it, but the easiest way to hit this shot is just to not move the shotgun at all and just wait for the werewolf to run in front of you. So you'll see what I mean right now. I don't move the shotgun at all and just take the shot when the werewolf runs in front of you. You kind of need to be ready for it though. This will stop Abby from getting killed. And then werewolf Emma will attack Dylan and Caitlin. And we want to get Dylan killed here. So we're not going to shoot at the werewolf, we're just going to let this happen. If Dylan's infected here, he'll come between Caitlin and the werewolf. And it won't attack you, he'll sort of stop and leave you alone. But because Dylan isn't infected, he gets bitten, you've got another chance to save Dylan here. But you want to not take that opportunity and get Dylan killed. And that'll basically mean that Caitlin goes to the scrapyard on her own. And if you've got Dylan with you in the scrapyard, he'll get attacked by a werewolf. Again, if he's infected, the werewolf will leave him alone, and the only chance you've got where Caitlin is concerned is to get her infected and not killed. If Dylan is not infected in the scrapyard, then the werewolf can kill him and infect Caitlin. But if you follow those steps, you'll get these scenes play out. There's a few different variations of Caitlin being not alive. I'll let them play out. Thanks for watching. This is definitely a cool scene. Probably my favourite scene in the game, actually. But yeah, more videos for this game coming out soon. Thanks for watching. Look out for those. Yeah, enjoy the scenes.
Score. Damn it, come on.